the major exhibition for our autumn season is called The Fabric of India, and it's really the first time that you're going to see an amazing show that tells you all about Indian textiles from the 3rd century through to the present day. Here we have a Mughal outfit made for a woman. So this is a court costume, beautifully conserved. It is dated to about 1800 and really and made for a woman, made with this incredibly diaphanous muslin, but with these lovely gold details that you can see in gold, red and green. So it's a very beautiful costume, and of course you can see how small the female was.
This is called the ballet costume, and it's a traditional dance costume that we have in the Caribbean. It's a combination of the French and the African, but what I've created here is I am a carnival artist, so I've incorporated a bit of carnival into it, and it's called Rag to Riches. It's a patchwork. The main skirt is made of a patchwork of fabrics, and if you can, which you probably can't see, but it has 3 elements to the skirt: the African element, the Western element, and the Caribbean element. So what I've done is I've created the 3 cultures into one, and also incorporated carnival.
As you can see, this is the broadsheet for the execution scene that I was mentioning. So these would be very stylized general drawings of the execution scene, and then more detail would be the actual image of the convict himself. And of course, occasionally these were produced, and then you know, the convict, the offender would then be you know, excused on the day of the execution. So occasionally these broadsheets would just have to be discarded. So they were produced very sort of last minute, but huge numbers of them were produced. As today, there was a huge public fascination in the 19th century with crime, and people wanted to read about it. They wanted to know about the trial, but also the execution. It seems a bit macabre to us today, but of course in 1864 executions were still done in public. That only ended in 1868, so 4 years after this.
Well, actually, I mean, statistically, people who come to the paid-for exhibitions are predominantly from the UK and from London. And actually, overseas visitors who are prepared to pay for an exhibition are maybe 30%, apart from if you do something like David Bowie or you do something like McQueen. So I think in people's psychology, when they're planning to come to the UK, they think London is free and it's great and it's got lots of culture and lots of heritage, and they're maybe not so well disposed to pay for an exhibition. But we're starting to see that change, and certainly if you put on a really great show, a unique show, something they can't see anywhere else, of course they will pay for it.